Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you. Sorry, I wetted my hair a little bit ago because it got really curly for some odd reason. Um, I'm returning to you for a video game review that I got a chance to experience for myself, and it's a PS4 game. Technically, it's a PS2 game, then went to PS3, and now both games are on a PS4 only disc, mostly. Couple other games before you get to the second one. So this is for the game Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It's just this one. It's that one right there. Sorry, I wasn't showing it to the camera. It's this one right here. It's the very first game. So I'm gonna discuss what I experienced for Kingdom Hearts, the 2002 game, which technically this is over 20 years old as of now, and let you know my thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 1, for the PS4 version that I experienced. So let's dive into this game review. Now, basically, I wanted to review this. It was taking me a little bit of time to beat Ansem. I was on the final part of the game, where you're at the end of the world mostly. The other world called End of the World, where Ansem is, and you have to stop him, and the Heartless too. So basically, it was a pretty amazing game in my opinion. They do have some Final Fantasy VII characters that I was pretty surprised with, like Cloud. Who else? I don't know if Tifa was in it, but pretty much Cloud and Sephiroth I know that are basically in it. I think Aerith is too. I'm not sure, but basically with what I experienced, the game main character is Sora, and he's on his island or whatever, along with Riku and Kairi, and eventually they want to go out and see the world, and then once the two worlds come together because of the Heartless, Sora and Riku separate, and apparently Riku relies on the power of darkness and is with Maleficent for majority of the game, and till the very end where he realizes the actual true villain is Ansem, which you'll see at the very end of the game. And basically Sora meets Donald and Goofy, and they are going on an adventure to find the King Mickey, and also Sora to look for his friend Riku and Kairi. And apparently, Maleficent is trying to gather up the 7 princesses of heart to open the realm of darkness or something like that. I don't know. Some kind of world where it's all pitch black and darkness. So basically, this game had a lot to offer. And it took me 26 hours total to beat this game. It was taking me a bit because of leveling up my character. I was at the Hercules world, and the last thing I remember doing there was I beat Cerberus, and I beat Cloud and Leon in the Hades Cup, and now I'm fighting Hades, but I haven't really gone back to finishing. Yeah, I haven't gone back to finishing the end of the world thing. It refreshes my where I left off on the game, but basically there was a lot to offer. A lot of great worlds like Nightmare Before Christmas. You have Aladdin. You have Little Mermaid. You have pretty much jungle. What is it? Tarzan is one of them. Alice in Wonderland is the first world you experience, and then I think after that I went to the Hercules world, and there was the Peter Pan world, Neverland I think it was called, and there was one more. Monstro, I think, is the one I was thinking of, where you meet Pinocchio and all that. I was trying to recap on what worlds I went to, and the last world is Maleficent's world, Hollow Bastion, and then you get to the very final world, which is Ansem's world, which he created, the Realm of Darkness, to call it the end of the world, actual select world. So it's the final world where the game ends. So it's actually a very fun game, and I had a great time playing it. Even though it's a Disney game, they did very well with this game. This is where I commend Disney, because the plot line for the story is amazing, and just how you level up your character. And the one thing I had a problem with was adding my attack up and attack down power, or attack up and defense up powers. I finally figured it out, and it actually helped me to beat the game even like that. So I didn't have a hard time fighting Ansem. There were a few times I lost, quite a bit of times, I should say, like 5 to 10 times or so. But I eventually did kick his ass and beat his monster-looking one on the final boss fight with Ansem. So there's like 3 fights actually, with Ansem in the final world, and basically you fight him once when he's introduced, then you fight him again after you beat this big dark pitched Heartless. So basically, overall, I think Kingdom Hearts was a great game. I actually had a fun time playing it. It is the only world I had my critiques about was, well, I wouldn't say there was much to really critique about, but it was an amazing game. But there are some moments where I don't know if I like the Little Mermaid one, but it's fine for what it is. It's still a good world. It had a lot of interesting stuff, so I think this is an excellent game, and for a score for me, I'm giving Kingdom Hearts 1 a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic game, one of my favorite games that I've experienced, and I'm going to be playing Rechain of Memories. The only thing that's difficult is when you get to the very final part of the game, you have to really try against Ansem, and you got to level up your character so you have a chance against him. I had to level up all the way to level 60 in order to beat him. And I could have gone up a little more to actually stand a good chance, but I stood a fair enough chance. Even though I died 2 times when I was at level 60, I still whooped his ass. So basically, 10 out of 10 for Kingdom Hearts 1, the 2002 game for the PS4 version. It is a PS2 game, but then it went to PS3 and then PS4. So with that being said, thank you for watching this game review.